guilty verdict today for former President Trump's company, the Trump Organization, convicted of tax fraud in a case brought by the Manhattan District Attorney in New York. ABC's Alexis Christoforous has the latest.
A Manhattan jury has found two Trump Organization companies guilty of criminal tax fraud, and now former President Donald Trump's real estate company could face a $1.6 million fine. Trump and his family have not been charged in this case, but the two Trump Organization entities have been convicted on all counts they faced, including tax fraud, falsifying business records, conspiracy, and related crimes. During the 4-week trial, prosecutors allege that for 15 years, the Trump Org helped top executives avoid paying income taxes on things like rent, private school tuition, and luxury cars. The jury heard from star prosecution witness and former Trump Org CFO Allen Weisselberg, who testified that it was his own personal greed that led to the case. A spokesperson for the Trump Organization responding to that guilty verdict, saying in part, the notion that a company could be held responsible for employees' actions to benefit themselves on their own personal tax returns is simply preposterous. Now, though Trump is not personally being charged here, experts say this guilty verdict for his family's real estate business is a devastating day for him and his bid for the presidency in 2024. In New York, Alexis Christoforous, ABC News.
Taking an in-depth look now at some of the former president's more notable tax fraud allegations. The Accounting Institute says in 1987, Donald Trump took out several large loans from his father in order to maintain his business. Many of those loans came with no set interest, making them glorified gifts. In 1981, Donald Trump inherited $90.4 million worth of property. However, he claimed these properties were only worth $13.2 million in order to pay less in estate taxes. And from 1997 to 2004, Trump and his siblings split ownership of their father's empire shortly before his death. Instead of paying the appropriate amount of estate taxes at 50%, they undervalued many of their inherited properties in order to pay only 5%.